Well, good morning, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. How are y'all doing today? Oh, I just want to say, well, today's Thursday, and the election was 2 days ago, and so far, I've seen some pretty interesting stuff. What a time to be alive, honestly. So Donald Trump won the election in a clean sweep, popular vote and the electoral vote. I think they finally set somewhere around 312 electoral votes to Kamala's 220 something, whatever the numbers are. I don't have them in front of me. But, the internet's already losing its mind. Everybody that supported Trump is absolutely just ecstatic and having a great time and just loving it. And the Kamala voters are slowly crawling out of their holes to let us all know their opinion about the situation, which it's understandable. I mean, everybody has their opinion about politics, and each side believes whatever it is that they're going to believe. It's just I don't recall all the Trump supporters being as salty as some of the Kamala supporters have been this go around. There's some pretty salty stuff coming out, and it's humorous. I mean, the breakdowns are absolutely hilarious, and of course, there's some folks who are very, very much capitalizing on the opportunity to take all those meltdowns and put them together and make some pretty funny videos. And then the folks that are doing their rants, their 2-paragraph long epistles about how they don't like Trump and how Trump's going to ruin the world, and they just got their panties all in a wad about it, and it's just it's quite humorous. You've got a great opportunity. We have a great opportunity here. You look at the folks that Trump's bringing in. So obviously it's his second time coming into office, and he seems to have an energy about him that is completely different from 2016 or 2020. He's amped, he's hyped, he's ready to go. He's got his VP pick JD Vance, who is obviously first time vice president. He's a junior representative, and he's looking to get in there and do some good stuff. Plus, he's a good old boy. And then, of course, third in line, you've got Speaker of the House Mike Johnson, who's a 5th-term congressman from Louisiana, and also a good old boy. And he said the other night at his watch party that he's got an extremely aggressive 100-day policy that these guys are going to implement. And I think you're going to see a lot of good trends and good changes coming out of these guys right out the gate. Second to that, you've got RFK Jr., who is pledging to look into the healthcare system, reform the healthcare system, as well as our food and some of the products that are being used in the food, the preservatives and that sort of thing that are being utilized. That we know are bad for us, but we, obviously just ignore it because it's in everything. You can't hardly get away from it. So he's going to be looking to that. Plus, he's a hard charger himself. Been around a long time, businessman. So that dude's in great shape for his age. So he's got a lot of stamina, and he's going to be ready to go. Not to mention that you got Elon Musk. That is working closely with Trump. It's a brilliant individual. It's one of the most wealthy men in the world, and he's got a lot of great ideas, and is really looking to just blow some stuff up, not literally but figuratively. So Trump's carrying a pretty big stick coming into this term, and I'm gonna go under the assumption that he's gonna utilize these people to their fullest extent, and they're going to get along, and they're going to have some awesome stuff going on. Not to mention, House majority, Senate majority, and he's got some other heavy hitters that are on his team this go around that are more in the private sector, I guess you could call them. Like say for instance, like Tulsi Gabbard. He's got Tucker Carlson that's real close to him. Of course, Dana White and Joe Rogan have endorsed him. He's got some pretty phenomenal folks that are gonna be on his team this go around, and I think that it's really gonna help. I think that's gonna help him connect with normal everyday people. I think it's also gonna help him make rationalized decisions that are going to be beneficial. I think you're going to see some stuff that's going to happen this go around that you probably would never have witnessed before from a presidential appointee and their cabinet members. I think it's gonna be great. But all the all the liberals are out there crying and screaming. The Gestapo's not coming for you. Trump doesn't have a Gestapo. He's not going to come round y'all up. It's going to be good for y'all. Okay, I promise. Just sit back and enjoy the ride and just reap the benefits of the tax breaks and of the strengthening economy and of the not war and of the not illegal immigrants coming in and taking up your resources. Just reap the benefits of that. Enjoy it. Relax. It's gonna be okay. Because guarantee you, the other option was not gonna be beneficial to you whatsoever. And I'm being I'm really kind of sugarcoating this whole deal because I don't want to get into that right now. But just relax. Have some fucking dignity. Okay. It'll be okay. Y'all don't need to cry and scream and make a big old deal about it because it makes you look just as weak as we suspect you are. I'm gonna go into a rant. The amount of crying and screaming that you see from the left makes you look just as you are perceived as a weak individual. Don't do that. That's the reason that you vote for Kamala. That's the reason that you cry and scream about the bullshit that y'all cry and scream about. Have some dignity, okay? Stand up, poke your chest out, say, I'm going to make it through this because I am resilient, because I am strong, right? You guys are always so strong. You're strong, you're dignified, huh? You're independent? No, you're not. That's also the problem with the left is they don't have any independence. Be independent, okay? Say, if the government shut down today and the trash quit picking up, I can figure out a way to do it. Have that type of mindset. Everybody makes fun of the supposed preppers and the crazy vets and those types of people. The fact of the matter is that they have a mindset. They take a mindset that they say, you know what? Hey, if the sky fucking falls and I pick up the phone and the police don't come, I can handle it myself because I have the training, the experience, the knowledge, and the gumption to make it through whatever situation comes my way. Obviously, with extenuating circumstances, right? Fucking nuclear bomb goes off down the street, whatever. All right, I mean, I'm just gonna sit out here and drink some whiskey. But still, it's better than just crying about it. I'm just gonna sit out here and, hey, whenever it comes this way, fine, we'll go out swinging. But have some freaking dignity about you. All right, quit being so submissive. Quit being just so willing to just give up your rights and your freedoms for something that you think is going to come and help you. Because the fact of the matter is, even at the end of the day, nobody really even cares about you other than you. Like, the world doesn't care about you. You're just there, okay? You have people around you that care about you because you can directly influence them, or you guys have some sort of a relationship that you build in rapport. But the fact of the matter is the world as a whole doesn't give a shit about you, okay? When people die, everybody around them, their immediate circle, they're upset, they grieve, they come and they help the family, they spend a few days doing it, and guess what? Then everybody has to move on with their lives. It's the fact of the matter. They don't have time to sit here and just immerse themselves in these types of situations. And that's kind of what you need to think about when it comes to this type of stuff. Don't immerse yourself in it. Get back to work if you work. If you don't, go find you a fucking job, okay? Find a hobby. Find something to do that motivates you, right? And that takes up a little bit of space in your mind, so that way you're not spent crying about the fact that Kamala Harris didn't get voted in. And another point to that, as far as Kamala goes, that woman shouldn't have, she shouldn't have been in there the first time. She shouldn't have been in as a presidential electee. She shouldn't have been a vice president. She shouldn't have been a presidential electee or appointee, whatever. She shouldn't have been a nominee. Excuse me. She shouldn't have been a presidential nominee. The woman was totally illegitimate across the board. She cared absolutely nothing about the American populace, about the American people. She was simply looking for a vote, and she wanted to pad her pockets. She said, this is my time, and I'm going to lie my ass off the entire way to the White House, just like she lied and cheated her way all the way there the first time around. Just like she lied and cheated her way up through the Senate or rep or what the fuck ever she did out in California. I mean, you trust me, you guys dodged a bullet. Y'all dodged a bullet. We all did. We dodged a huge bullet. But of course, Trump won in a landslide. So, yeah. What are you gonna say? Stay frosty.